Here is when I think all 32 NFL teams will win the Super Bowl now that the 2025 season has came to its conclusion. Buffalo Bills 2039. I originally had this team winning Super Bowl 63 in 2028, but now that the Patriots are a divisional threat, just makes me want to push them back a bit. New England Patriots 2026. The Patriots just lost their 6th Super Bowl. It is going to be no time under Drake May before they make their 13th Super Bowl appearance and win their record 7th. New York Jets 2080. This team is not getting any better. The Jets have no roster that screams Super Bowl anytime soon. Miami Dolphins 2051. The Dolphins are just a team that didn't really achieve much recently. Their last good season was 2023. We have no idea where to put this team, so we're just going to say a potential 2051 Super Bowl win. Los Angeles Chargers 2071. This team is getting no better like I thought they would. So we are going to have to dock this team a couple decades back from when I thought they would last win, as no matter how hard they try, they just cannot reach those sky-high expectations. Kansas City Chiefs 2049. As of right now, this is the perfect place to put the Chiefs. They went from 3 straight Super Bowl appearances to not even making the playoffs the next season. It is not really looking like the Chiefs are going to win anything soon. Las Vegas Raiders 2040. I don't know if y'all agree with me, but I actually think the Raiders are going somewhere. Even though they have a 3-14 season behind them, that was in the past, not the present. I actually do have a lot of hope for the Raiders within the next couple decades. Denver Broncos 2028. I don't know if I really need to say more, that the Broncos are definitely expected to win the Super Bowl within the next couple of years. I'll put them down as Super Bowl 63 champions in the Legion Stadium. Pittsburgh Steelers 2097. So this is another team that you can easily say is not going to win at all. Even though they have 23 consecutive seasons right now, they have showed that in barely any of those seasons they've won the Super Bowl. This team is going to have to wait an extremely long time before they can hoist number 7. Baltimore Ravens 2070. It is every single season that as time passes, these teams' odds get worse. The Ravens is a perfect example. I had them winning in 2043 last year, before the 2025 season. Why not put them for 2070 after they choke yet again with a wide right? Cincinnati Bengals 2029. Don't worry, Cincy, your year's coming. Joe Burrow will definitely get it done for you. As soon as he can last a full season, he'll have a Super Bowl for you. Cleveland Browns 2125. The Browns are just a helpless enough team. You don't really need an explanation that they have drafted many Super Bowl QBs recently, yet they still can't even make an appearance in the dang playoffs. Yeah, this team sucks. Indianapolis Colts 2031. The Colts can have a Super Bowl as long as they know that they can't finish a season 8-9 after starting 8-2. This team had one of the most biggest collapses in NFL history. If they go a couple seasons without experiencing these similar collapses, they have a Super Bowl to their name. Houston Texans 2034. We would love to put this team sooner, but not only do we have other great teams who have actually had experience winning first, but shall I say that this team needs to reach the AFC Championship before they can think about even winning a Super Bowl? It'll take some time. Jacksonville Jaguars 2035. Similar to the Texans, they have never appeared in a Super Bowl, but it's going to take longer for them knowing they don't have a good enough D-line like the Texans. Tennessee Titans 2042. It seems like a hot take for most of y'all, but I actually think the Titans are going to get better in the next couple decades or so. We'll just have to wait and see. Dallas Cowboys, 2033. Alright, this team has the highest paid QB. They can win a Super Bowl, but the injuries just can't cost them. As soon as that happens, they have a Super Bowl. I'm feeling confident. New York Giants, 2055. Alright, this is a random pick because we have no idea where to put them, similar to other teams on this list. But I don't think that the way they're drafting right now is going to help them. Philadelphia Eagles, 2032. Alright, so we're going to have them fill the gap in between the Colts' victory and the Cowboys' victory after the Colts before the Cowboys. They're going to walk out of here with Super Bowl 67. Washington Commanders, 2041. So another pick that's pretty much completely potential at this point. We have no idea where to put them, but it's going to be sooner than 2050. We know that. San Francisco 49ers, 2057. So, this team has won 0 Super Bowls outside of the Joe Montana era. We just can't trust them enough to win nowadays, so we're going to have them winning their next championship, their next Super Bowl, 100 years after their playoff loss to the Detroit Lions. Los Angeles Rams, 2030. Alright, so this is completely basing off of whether or not they're keeping Matthew Stafford for this time. Will most likely happen. But we're just going to have to wait and see how everything plays out. Arizona Cardinals, 2036. Alright, there's not really much to say about this team besides Kyler Murray cannot finish a season completely, and therefore ruining this team's hope. Even though they're coming off a 3-14 season, my hopes still remain as high as they were before. Seattle Seahawks, 2027. So, they're going to win Super Bowl 62 in Atlanta, make it 2 trophies in 3 years because Seattle's the top team in the NFL. Green Bay Packers, 2073. My hopes are completely vanished for this team. Even though I had them winning Super Bowl 60, and they took a brutal wildcard loss, could have been the first and the second team to win a playoff game as a 7 seed, you'd think my hopes are still high for this team. But at their constant rate of them not being able to achieve past the divisional round, this team they won't be going anywhere soon. Minnesota Vikings, 2121. There is no way to describe just how snake-bitten this team is. No matter how hard they try, how good they do, there is no explanation. And there probably will be no explanation for why this team cannot win a Super Bowl. Even under J.J. McCarthy, they constantly fail to play at the elite level. Detroit Lions, 2,200. No matter how hard these Lions try, even under their best QB ever, Jared Goff, they have never even hinted the Super Bowl. So, since this is the most snake-bitten franchise, even more snake-bitten than the Vikings, the Lions are not going to achieve it until the 23rd century. I'm sorry, but, yeah, we can't change the way the Lions are. Chicago Bears, 2054. This team just really can't do much as of all the other 3 teams in the NFC North. I know, it feels like I'm roasting them, but realistically, this team has not even reached the NFC Championship with Caleb Williams. It's going to take some time before we can change their number. New Orleans Saints, 2060. My hopes are still low for this team, but they're a bit higher than they were before, knowing that they have a new QB that could potentially be MVP caliber within the next decade. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 2061. Longtime Buccaneers, let alone NFL fans, will not need an introduction to know that the Buccaneers, they choke a lot at the ending of the regular season, and not even Baker Mayfield can put them in winning record position, leading to me placing their number. Atlanta Falcons, 2037. Coming off an 8-9 record, it is still extremely difficult to criticize this team's mishaps. They can purely achieve it if they get good enough skill, which they are sufficient of. Carolina Panthers, 2066. I can't trust this team no matter how hard I try. Even though they did famously win the division at 8 and 9, even as a divisional winner, they suck and they should not have been one. Did you enjoy today's video? Subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on all social media, links in the description. I'll see you later. Peace.